Have you already tried your time capsule in Spotify? It's actually pretty cool. In my case, it found really the songs that I was listening to when I was really young. A good selection. And hello everyone, I'm still in Warsaw, meeting with the client again today. But today I want to talk about a series of blog posts, or actually articles, which were happening in the blogosphere recently. Let's start with this one. Did you see this one? It's called "The Coming Software Apocalypse." It's actually the article on the Atlantic.com, so it's not really targeted to the programmers that much, more to the mainstream, and it's predicting more problems with the software, but also focusing on programmers and what's the problem with the programmers. Not precisely what I would all agree with, but for example, those kind of points, like software engineers don't understand the problem they try to solve and don't care to. Not understanding is okay, but not aiming to understand is, I think, a big problem in our industry. And there is obviously a whole list of stories, like what is happening. But the reaction from Uncle Bob was interesting. Uncle Bob said tools are not the answer, because in this long article, in this long blog previous post, you would see that actually the solutions mentioned are mostly about tooling, like Lighttable, model-driven engineering, and TLA+, which I agree with Uncle Bob. Tooling would help a little bit, but I don't think this is like the main problem. And the main problem, I think, according to Uncle Bob, and I agree, is that nowhere in the article did the author examine the possibility that programmers are generally undisciplined. And that's a huge problem. We as programmers are creators of the current world. We are responsible for almost everything that is happening right now. It's us who create the stuff. Obviously, the decision, not all the decisions are ours. Sometimes it's the business people that, they force us to do something. But this is also covered by Uncle Bob here, and let me show you something else. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, you can see both the cause of the apocalypse and the solution. The cause is too many programmers take sloppy shortcuts under schedule pressure. This is a common thing in our industry. Too many other programmers think it's fine and provide cover. So we actually, I saw this happening. We cover each other. We say, yeah, the schedule was tight. It's okay. It's acceptable in this condition. I'm guilty myself. What is the solution according to Uncle Bob? Raise the level of software discipline and professionalism, which is obviously very vague. We can talk about the details sooner. Never make excuses for sloppy work. So the number of problems that I see happening among developers is huge. The number of human errors is huge, but human errors are acceptable if they are if they still is just a small percentage of problems, and if the person who does that follows mostly right and professional techniques, which I know this is a topic for discussion. What are the professional techniques? But at least I think if I can have a small manifesto based on Uncle Bob's message here to the developers, I would say let's reduce the number of times we agree to do something really wrong in the code base because of the schedule pressure. And if we do it, let's at least admit to ourselves that this is a problem, and let's try to fix it the next time. And I'm definitely part of the problem here. I'm working with programmers, I'm working with clients. I know the clients, they have tight deadlines sometimes, and it's part of what I would say the company's culture to build a situation, a culture, an ecosystem where we can stand up a little bit. As programmers, we have quite a strong power right now. It's not that easy to find programmers. We receive job offers every day. We can say, this is not the way I will be doing stuff. At least we can go there gradually and say, it's no longer that often that I will be doing this, that I will be agreeing to this. And that's my message for today. Let's talk about professionalism. Let's talk about what it means, but let's also try not to find excuses for our sloppy shortcuts. Thanks for watching.